Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, what has happened here? And a goal kick. Nico Gonzalez. Rafinha. Pedri! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. You'll be disappointed with that.
Foden. Gavi! And for a moment, time stood still. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Jong. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Gavi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pedri. Oh, look at the space here. That was nowhere near his best. Matheus Nunes. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Good, strong midfield running here. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bernardo Silva. Now Foden. Cherki. He's in plenty of space here. Pedri! Pedri! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're off again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shifted it to the flank. Rafinha. Lewandowski shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Lewandowski, and it's been played through. Chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot, and one more try! And again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking to play him in. Over to the left. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pulls it back. Corner it is. They've played it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him. Now it's Rafinha. There's the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been through.
And it's Lewandowski. Can he finish? He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a promising position. And he's hit it long. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Ruben Dias stood his ground strongly. That's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dink through. Donnarumma gets it away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
And the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Marmoush getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Gavi is onto this. Bernardo Silva. Here's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. He's free, Haaland! And it's been taken short. Bernardo Silva! He's put his foot right through that one. Could be danger here. Koundé. Now it's Yamal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Lewandowski just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks.